So I just read in a magazine, how do we reconcile vets' expectations with reality? And it says that it is believed that the vets may have a low self-esteem because there are plenty of vets that is, not enjoying your job right now. So earlier on this year, there was a survey done, and it says that the dropout rate or the attrition rate for vets in the vet profession, this includes the nurses as well, is astonishingly 38%, which means that more than a third of vets in this profession would change their career, leave the profession if they could afford it, or they knew how to do something else, they would leave it. 38%, that's pretty high. So where's the struggle? What's happening? How do we reconcile vets' expectations with reality? I believe there are a few different factors. There's quite a lot of factors actually. Today we're just going to discuss 4. The first thing which we're going to discuss is the perfectionist syndrome. So we are taught, or rather by the choice of people that's been taken in and the way we are taught, it's always wanting to be perfect. And that is very, very difficult, because when you're a perfectionist, when things go wrong, you don't cope very well. And the reality is that no matter what we do, or despite our best intentions, sometimes our procedures may go wrong. And sometimes the desired outcome may not be as what we wanted. Sometimes animals just don't get better. And sometimes, despite the best intentions, the best knowledge, the best medicine, the best execution, the results may still not be as predictable, as perfect as we want it to be. So if we are always going to be a perfectionist, that's a problem. So a vet expects perfection. Reality doesn't provide it, and reality bites. We all know that. So that is one thing. We must stop having the perfectionist syndrome. Secondly is dare to fail. So as kids, when we go to school, we take exams, when you do something wrong, it's marked with a huge red cross circled in red. And we were always taught that giving the right answers is the way to go. Giving the wrong answers is not the way to go, because it is wrong. And we always taught that being right is desirable, and being wrong, doing something wrong, is not desirable. Is that really true? So nobody is really trained to, how to fail. If I fail, is that okay? And we have to learn that it is okay. If you fall down 8 times, as long as you get up 9 times, you are still left standing. But nobody really dares to fail. We have not really been taught dare to fail, or to fail, in general. So when people fail, or when people do something wrong, or not get the desired outcome that they want to, or just not do something right, they just get all flustered and just thinking, I'm not good at this. It's, I'm expecting better from myself, and the reality doesn't sort of come back to that, and you beat yourself up, which is very, very silly, because when we fall down, we get up again. When we fail, we learn from our mistakes. We need to profit from failure. That's not easy, but we have not been taught that. That's because we have not been taught that. When was the last time somebody told you, say, go, fail forward, fail fast, fail big, fail often? Surely that leads to learning more, we grow more. So daring to fail is very important. The third factor, which I think it's quite important, is that we have been trained that the desired outcome should be the animal getting better. I like to challenge that. I feel our desired outcome should not solely be based on an animal's health. There are some situations whereby the animals does not get better. They don't respond to antibiotics like we want to. They don't respond to the medication. They don't respond to the surgical procedure as we want to. Does that mean that we have not done well? Does that mean that we have not received our desired outcome? And sometimes, even when they do well, owners complain. Okay, and sometimes vets would just go, well, your animal is better, what else are you going to complain about? Because we've not managed our owners' expectations, because we're just so focused on the animal's health. So I believe the desired outcome should not be solely on animal's health. We have to take care of the animal's carer as well. to make sure that they know what's happening, to make sure that that's exactly what they want, to manage expectations. Because you can get animals tip-top condition and back to health again. You have not managed your owner's expectations, and you used to get problems like that. So that's the third factor. Our desired outcome should not be solely on animals' health. We have to think of much broader picture. We have to look at much bigger in terms of what are we wanting to achieve, and what is possible, what is desirable, what is okay, so to speak. And don't forget the owner as well. Okay. The fourth factor which I would like to discuss is I don't believe that vets truly understand their value in the marketplace. So as vets in vet college, we are trained really solely and mainly on diagnostics and diagnosis, recognizing diseases, all the different diagnoses, all the different treatments that's available. We are not really, I believe there is more than that in our marketplace which we're providing. It is not just a pure goodness that we can give to animals. Our true value really lies is not just getting animals better, also rebuilding, rebonding, or improving the bond, or maintaining the bond between the pet and its owner. That bond is not medical. That bond is unique. And I believe that our value in the marketplace plays a huge part, apart from just the small medical side of things, but to improve the value between, or to bring value back to the owner again, in terms of not by what we do, but how we do it, how to bring it back to them again. So that is our true value in the marketplace. It's not just making pets happy again. We also make the pet owners happy again. And I believe that if we shift our thoughts of what expectations are, and the reality is that expectations of vets could be, I like animals, that's why I work with animals, that's why I chose to be a vet. But reality is, behind every animal there's also an owner. So you have to like owners as well to be able to fulfill your greatest potential of bringing both goodness to the animal and the owner. And I truly believe that that's our real value in the marketplace. Not just to the animals, but our commitment to the owner as well. And that's how we provide goodwill. Those are just my thoughts. There's plenty of other different factors of how to answer this simple question. How do we reconcile vets' expectations with reality? I truly believe in the end is education. In all the time that we spend in university and all the exposure that we have in different vet practices, when we sort of see practice, nobody really sits down and formally teaches us self-esteem. Teaches us about what is our value in the marketplace. And teach us how to manage our own expectations, what is expectations and what is reality, and how do we bring the two together. So if you like this video, there'll be more on this particular topic in the next weeks to come. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel if not done so already. If not, I look forward to seeing you in the next live event. This is Amity.